In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
Greetings and welcome back to Fisher Wealth Management's Tips of the Week. I'm Rick Fisher, Managing Partner here at Fisher Wealth Management. This week's tip is really about why does the stock market continue to rise? So far this year, the S&P 500 is up a little over 10%. The NASDAQ's up over a little over 10%. And there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of rhyme or reason to this if you turn your television on. There's plenty of reasons to be pessimistic, right? The Fed is going to stop printing easy money. So far, they tapered their bond buying program from $85 billion a month to $25 billion a month, and it's going to get tapered pretty certainly from here. They're probably going to keep interest rates low for some time, but sooner or later these rates are going to have to rise, and isn't that going to make the stock market deteriorate? The market's up in spite of Vladimir Putin invading Ukraine. The stock market's up in spite of ISIS taking over parts of Syria and Iraq. The stock market is up despite the Ebola scare both in Africa and some here on our shores in the United States. The market, since its low in 2009, a little over 5 years ago, has up almost 24% on average per year since then. And over that time period, there's not been really a whole lot of good news to cheer about if you turn on your television or your radio station. These pounding pundits of pessimism, we like to call them, really would talk about all these things that are negative and the fact that the sky is falling and the world is crumbling around us, and only the support of Big Brother, the government, really has saved the day. Well, guys, once again, the government did not create the iPhone. The government did not create hydraulic drilling and fracking. The government did not create 3D printing. Our opinion is the government would do better to get out of our way as opposed to being a big, huge supporter of what's going on in this economic recovery. This economic recovery in the stock market has done well despite of actions of government, not because of them. That is our opinion. Now, as the stock market continues to rise, when are we going to have this inhale? When are we going to have this pullback? And that's the million-dollar question. We all know markets do not move in a straight line. They go up and down, which means from time to time they go down. And it's our behavior when they go down that dictates our ultimate success or failure. So as opposed to spending your time trying to figure out when's the next time this stock market is going to fall, because it always falls. Right? It goes up and down, which means it goes down. And you are not going to be the first person in the history of the world to be able to time this market successfully. The only ones that have been rewarded over time are people that stay in these financial markets over long periods of time. And the price you pay for the superior long-term results that you have typically achieved by investing in stocks over other forms of assets is only given to you in exchange for being able to ride out the difficult times. So my advice to listeners is to don't under-own or don't forget to own stocks as a portion of an overall investment plan. Typically, that's been one of the best places to beat inflation, and the only way that most of you are going to be able to save enough to be able to afford a long, worry-free retirement. Make sure what you're investing in is quality. Make sure what you're investing in is diversified, and be patient through ups and downs in the financial markets. Now, I started this post talking about, is there room for stocks to rise? Our brief answer is yes. We believe this market still has some legs. We are in a recovery period, slow, but still a recovery period. So we believe that there is some upside left. But once again, it goes up and it goes down, which means it is going to go down. So make sure that you're properly allocated, you're properly diversified, but also make sure that you are properly patient. Now, if you're not having these types of conversations with your advisor of choice, we are still accepting new clients here at Fisher Wealth Management, and you are welcome to call our office and speak to me or any of our financial planners, either on the phone, in person, or online. So thanks again for tuning in, and please stay tuned for more of these tips of the week.
Ain't he just like a friend of mine? You hit me from behind.